In early October, Rabbi Susan Abramson of Temple Shalom Emeth arrived at the temple to meet with some members for a food drive, or so she thought. When she pulled into the driveway, the familiar faces were assembled, but it seemed like they had additional plans for the day, a celebration.
I came towards the parking lot, and I saw these people standing there who I was expecting. So I came in, and all of a sudden everybody started waving at me, and I thought, okay, they're waving at me because I got here on time for once. I saw in front of my space, there was a huge sign saying happy 36th anniversary. And then I started to see cars with all these balloons and signs on them, happy anniversary. And then all of a sudden, my son drove up with my mother. And I was like, oh my God, what are they doing here? So it was really a huge surprise, and I kick myself for not being more suspicious.
Rabbi Abramson explains why 36 years is a big milestone in the Jewish tradition.
There's a Jewish number called 18 is the most important Jewish number, because 18 stands for the Hebrew word chai, which means life. So often people will do something special when it's somebody's 18th anniversary or some multiple of 18. So double chai, double life is a very, very significant number in Jewish tradition.
Rabbi Abramson said that from the first time she met the congregation, she felt at home. When she first arrived, she was treated to coffee and a muffin rather than a more traditional dinner, and feels that shows the down-home character of those at the temple.
We just clicked immediately. We had the same low-key personality, and I found a lot of kindness in them and compassion, and just very, very nice people. I really felt like this was a group of people who I would really enjoy being with.
Rabbi Abramson was the first full-time rabbi at Temple Shalom Emeth, and so when she arrived, she started many new programs, including a confirmation class, a youth group, a Temple Tots program, and more. Some of the early participants in the youth programs now have children of their own at the temple.
Some of the children in that Temple Tots group, I bar bat mitzvah, I confirmed them, I've officiated at some of their weddings, and I still have pictures of them at their weddings. I can look back and see them when they were 1 or 2 years old. And some of them I've officiated at the baby naming of their children. So some of the children, some of the babies who I named, I am now naming their babies. So that's really, really special.
Finally, Rabbi Abramson has spent a lot of her time engaged in social justice issues, including anti-hate and anti-violence vigils, Black Lives Matter gatherings, and multiple actions for immigration reform and immigrant rights. She says standing up for the oppressed is an important part of her faith, something that was important to her at an early age from her own rabbi.
We went on many marches together for many different social justice issues, so that just came to be something that was in my blood, and I found it very natural and very easy to do. Like, it's so easy to stand up for other people and people's rights, and it's part of my core Jewish values. Do not stand idle while your neighbor bleeds is one of the most important ones for me, and all of those Jewish values I take very, very seriously, and it's up to us to be, as we say, a light to the nations, to try to inspire society to live up to those values which are common for us in all different religions.
From Temple Shalom Emeth, I'm B News Director Rich Hosford.